Hello everybody and welcome back to another game, and I forgot to turn this little option off. Let's do that without moving the camera so that the directed camera doesn't freak out. Anyways, this game, my goodness, was close. And primarily because of that Darius. Now normally, if there was no other reason to, I would ban Darius, but there is one person that is worse for me to go up against than Darius, and that's Fiora. Fiora's parry pretty much blocks all crowd control and damage for the time that she's doing it, and if you hit her with a crowd control, you can actually get stunned yourself by it, and that just completely wrecks me. And so I would prefer going up against the Darius to being up against a Fiora. Anyways, we get into lane here, and immediately the Darius starts pushing me out. First of all, I'm late to the lane technically, so the minion wave is pushing towards me, but he already can do a ton of damage to me. And so this becomes very evident very quick, and I'm just bullied under lane consistently. I ping that there's a ward there. I did see him go over there, so there's not really much other reason for him to go over there. And as you see, I don't really do a lot of damage to him. He does have Grasp of the Undying. Also, take a look at, or keep an eye on his items, because he sells everything at the end. I don't know why, but he does. So anyways, as you see, he just does a lot of damage. A lot of damage. So I can't leave my tower, and I have to make sure I don't get too low, especially after 6, because he will get me. So, and I'm gonna have this problem quite a bit. Anyways, I stick under tower. I don't let him get too close. I hit him a couple times, but really most of this is just, yeah, it's not very exciting. He goes in wards again. I try to push it out. I tap him. He does try to grab me a couple times throughout the game in general, like right there, misses. So I do know the general range of Darius, and I do try to keep at range. As you saw right there, I just went into the axe sweep, so he wouldn't heal as much. I can't always do that though. So, oh yeah, and right here, Xin Zhao tries to come up to gank, but he was seen because Darius keeps on rewarding, so he's rewarding. Anyways, I have some minions right here that I pushed out, but I can't get that close because he can do so much damage to me. So he does kind of free farm a little bit on the melee ones. I set down my own ward, and he gets up really close to the mage minions, and I can't do anything about it. So I do push him under tower for a little bit, but he eventually pushes back out. And very quickly, I think right here, and I can't get close enough to do anything. He has all that, and nicely timed flash on my part, but that Vi would have got me. Very easily could have got me. Anyways, I back to get some items because I'm needing that speed. And so I come back to lane, and the wave's pushing against me because Darius can clear pretty well. So anyways, I get all the minions, so I'm not falling behind at all, but then Darius backs, and I figure this out pretty quick. So I try to push this in as quick as I can without using too much mana because I'm going to need it later. And he teleports back in right here, I do believe. Oh no, he just walks back. Okay, I do push it in, and he teleports back in later, but anyways, it's just some more me trying to poke him, not doing a ton of damage, even with that Aether Wisp giving me a little more AP. I am doing more to the minions though, so I'm able to keep it pushed out, but look at what he has. He has that phage, which allows him to do stuff. So I do a bit of damage, but just that bleed is so heavy. It really, really hurts, and I have to back off because he'll win any trade beyond that. So he gets quite a bit off, kills me. Not a lot I could do, but the biggest problem here, though, is that Darius, by the end of the game, is going to have most of the kills. And the thing is that though he can do a lot of damage, he's not really going to have... He can't do everything by himself. No one champion can, really. And that's actually how I'm going to win. And you'll see this towards the end. Anyways, I dive in so that I don't get hit by the axe sweep. But I have to stay away because if I let him get 5 of those stacks on me, he will win after that. So I just have to kind of stay back, ensure I don't get hit too much, but just I can't get him down quick enough, so, and that's part of the problem. So I'm able to push the wave in, kind of. He is respecting my damage a little, but he can win any exchange, so as long as I don't have electrocute, which would probably have been the better thing, but we try to get him right here, but he does get away with some health. So, and actually I think, is this where, no, okay, or is it? No, okay, I think a little bit later on, me and the Jin Jiao get caught out, but while he tries to come in gank. So I try to harass while he's under the tower. I can't really do anything though, so I just back off in general. Just throwing out Qs to try to do stuff. I am running low on mana now, and I need the minions to be able to regenerate that a little bit faster. Thankfully, he pushes it in pretty hard, so... And as you can see, he's backing, and I find this out right here, that he's not with the minions, so he's obviously backing. So I try to run through the minions as quick as I can. So... Oh, and then I back myself, that's right. Because I need more. The cooldown is going to help, and the attack speed will eventually help me do stuff, but I warned my team that Darius isn't there, so... But yeah, so I just really have to stay away from him for the most part. And with Diana's arc on this side, it is really hard to land stuff. To land that arc in the shape of the lane, which is how most people are going to run naturally. So it is a little bit harder to get him from this side. And as you see, another grab that he missed, but I do engage him for a second there. I do get the electrocute off, and just the range on that axe is almost stupid. As you saw, he was able to tag me and then get out of the tower's range before he actually got hit by it. But he does this a couple times. He tries to chase me down, but with the Aether Wisp and boots, he can't catch up with even with the phage. So he does run at me kind of pointlessly a couple times. He does flash though for that, and I have to flash to get out, but for the most part, there's literally nothing I can do at this point. He's just too tanky for me to engage, and he does too much damage for me to out damage. So, oh yeah, right here we get out tricked here, so to say. So the Darius gets under his tower, but then the Vi comes in right here, and I have no mana. So there's literally nothing I can do. And he gets wrecked so hard, so quick, that as you saw, I was about to join him, and then I turned around. And Vi gets me with her ult, so kind of... Okay, Lux. I did not notice that she had missed that, because I wasn't looking anywhere after I died, but... So that happened. Anyways, I lose my tower here because I'm dead for the time being, and there's nothing I can do. We thankfully got the first tower, but... And... Yeah, I saw that Echo and Lux traded. That was a bold move by Echo to dive the tower, because towers still do a lot of damage at this point in the game. Anyways, as you can see... Oh, actually, Vi has most of the kills right now. That's going to change in a little bit, which is really what's going to kill their team, is that the rest of their team isn't going to quite have as much gold because of the Darius. And that's why, even if you're Darius, you have to understand that you have to let your teammates get some of the kills. Anyways, I quick clear them by queuing the minions and then the third striking the the mage minions to get that done. And so it goes back into this cycle again where I'm just trying to push him off, and it just, I can't do anything really. So I ward back there because my tower's gone. I know I'm vulnerable. I saw Darius go down there, so I tried to take minions where I could. And I engage him right here because I saw Xin Zhao coming in. And the problem is, though, is that he got that 5th one on me, and that bleed damage is so powerful at the moment that I die very easily from it. And yeah, so he gets another kill. He actually, yeah, he built the cloak. What's that cloak? Or shroud? But anyway, so I'm literally not doing any damage to him any further. So I returned to lane. I tried to do something, and just to try to keep him pushed out so that he's busy up here, because the less he's harming my team, the better, I think. So I try to do some stuff. I hit minions as I can, but really there's not much I can do. He easily pushes me in. Now right here is a very bad move on Lux's part, that she thinks we can take him. Let me tell you what, no we can't. He aggressively flashes, I go in, I try to do stuff, but he has so much magic resist, we aren't doing anything to him. And he actually, I try to help as much as I can, but he eventually actually gets the Lux, so, and then misses his grab again. But, so it's like, he's getting fed kills at this point, and yeah, it's I can't do anything to stop it. So he does miss the axe swing right there, and I do shield unintentionally in thinking that he would hit me. But anyway, so the game continues. I ward up so that I can see stuff, and so I just clear the minions out. Right, I did see him go around right there because I put that ward in, so I was able to escape before he could get me, and I do engage him, but I don't know what everybody was thinking that right there, because we do get him right here, but it takes all 5 of us pretty much coming up there to show field of force. But it's just really ridiculous that this Darius is so powerful right now. Anyway, so I go to bot. There's this massive wave. I just feed up, and then I go mid to try to join my team. And it's really important to know, as an assassin like Diana, Akali is kind of the same, except she does kind of have an escape with her shroud if you save it. But that I have to be very careful with how I engage. So I do what I can, but really there's not a lot that I can do in this circumstance. Anyways, the minions push out. Most everybody splits up because Darius is off to the side. We see him and whatnot. Yeah, it's just a mess. Yeah, it's just a mess. I don't know. There's really no other way to put it. Anyways, they head up that way, and so we find the Janna. We kind of chase her around a little bit, but they're up by Baron. Yeah, Baron. It's Baron at this point. A little. I see that Darius was up there, so we take this chance to engage, and I think we kill the Darius again right here. No, he backs off. Okay, so we do a little bit. He gets me. I get the Janna. Well, yeah, then he finishes me. Oh, that's right. And then the Darius murders everybody because that 5 stacks, once he has it, he applies it to everybody every time. So he just is able to annihilate all of us. And he starts building this kill streak that is quite insurmountable, but is also, again, like I said, going to hamper his team at the end because he starves the rest of the team of gold. I think he gets like 17 at the end, and I think the Echo gets 1 more kill. I think the Ez gets 1 more kill, but Darius gets to 17 kills by the end. Anyways, I teleport in to defend this tower. Not quite enough by this point, but I kill off the Vi because she stayed a little too long, even though she saw my teleport coming in, so I don't know why she stayed, but I take that wave, and then I come back, take this wave, right? Yeah. And then I see them positioning around for Dragon, so I come in here to try to help. I really have to get a pick on one of the squishies, though, for me to do anything. So I keep around the outside. They start Dragon, and I see Ez over here, though, so I'm kind of doing stuff around here. I kill the Janna real quick, catch the Ez going over, so I know that Dragon is being done. I see the Vi jump in, and so I just run around here and try to do something, but just too much crowd control. Darius pulled me in, slowed me down, then Vi hit me while at the same time smiting the Dragon. And I don't know what the Braum was doing here. This was just the most ridiculous thing he could have done, is just run out there like that. Anyways, they give a small chase, but then back off, and my team backs off too to go heal. But yeah, there's just a terrible attempt at getting Dragon. So I get back up, I head back out. I believe I saw the Janna here. No, I didn't. Okay, but she saw me, so she tries to do something. And I see the Darius, so I wait till he gets the blue fairly low. He actually kites it out really far too, but I Q it to death, so I get the blue, and they just kind of back off. The Janna and Darius split up, which is actually good for us, because then it leaves the Darius all by himself on the other side of his team there. And I keep on trying to go in for this control ward, and their team finally engages. I go on to the Janna, though, and easily annihilate her. And then I back out because, well, as a Diana, that's what you do. You don't have much more that you can do. And I run up this way, and I just don't do quite enough damage yet. And I think I accidentally ulted the Darius the second time there. I think that's what happened, because the Ez should have been at least a little lower. My team has to respond to this. Ooh, nice Ash Arrow, though. Ooh, wow, yeah. Yeah, that Echo having some troubles right there, getting through the minion wall. Anyways, match continues. Everybody kind of cools down for a moment or two. Lux actually goes up here and takes his control ward, which is nice, so that they don't have Vision and Baron. And everybody just kind of repositions for doing stuff. I think I catch the Janna here. Yep, right there. And we kind of do this little dance. The Vi engages me, and I almost die. Thankfully, Lux had my back with that shield. And we get the Vi and Janna down, which kind of gives us some time. I see the Darius pushing in top, though, so I do head up there. He does back off, but leaves me with a fat wave, so I'm not too mad. Not like I could take him. I do warn them that Darius is coming in the back, though. And I'm pretty sure he decimates the team, right? Oh, no, he gets distracted by the Braum. That's right. And I come in, help finish him off. And then we just cut through the rest of the team. So, but yeah, that's looking about right with the kill scores. But yeah, so the Echo's trying to do what he can, but there's not really a lot, not by himself. So the Ez gets back in and is... I call for everybody to pull out because we can't do anything anymore. So, and we kind of start to get into this kind of stuck mode. I clear out the top to get the minions cleared out, and to take the tower, because not a lot they can do with me right now. Ez throws out an ult to try to clear the minions to stop me, but not really capable of doing that. Anyways, I sit here for a moment to see if Ez comes down. I see him, or no, I don't see him, but I don't wait there forever. Lux wards Baron, actually, which was a good thing. And then back out because Dragon apparently is coming up. So we come out I head out to join them. They actually see me coming in quite early. But they've pulled Dragon out so far that I can easily see the health rate here. And at about 1,000, I jump in, and so did Jin Zhao, so we get the Dragon. But then the Darius proceeds to kill us. The Braum is close enough that the Darius was just hitting him over and over again. So Darius just then proceeds to kill everybody. So we run around, try this, that, or the other. But we're not going to actually get anything done. Everybody kind of backs off, cools off. And my team, what's left of my team, goes back to heal. Does Ash get that? Ash gets that, so. Yeah. So, I see Janna up there for a second. Ash chases her down, so not a lot that... She didn't need any help. So, I wait for cooldowns to get blue. And then, I do believe... Do I head bot? No. I take Scuttle. What do I do? I know I start pushing out top here in a moment. They call... Yeah, Baron would have not been a good thing. Anyways, so... I run around to a ward up here. I engage the Ez, not able to kill him, and Darius just then wrecks our team again. And like I said, he's getting all the kills, though. He's the only one getting money. So... They're actually, which means he's going to be a beast, but the thing is that if we focus him, we can burn him down eventually. But that's not actually how we're going to win this. We have to actually split push. We have to get the Darius away from the rest of the team because our team can beat the rest of their team if Darius isn't there. And I actually realize this after I get the top tower here in a moment. But yeah, the Darius gets a little happy right there and doesn't quite push everything out well. So I push this in. We get the void thing right there. And I do believe I head up to get this wave, but then I see Darius come out, and so I change my mind. So I throw another ward down in Baron, and I head over here. I get the Raptors. I see that. I get that. And then I head down here, get over there. I find the Ez doing Gromp, but that's pretty much it. Get Scuttle. But yeah, it's really just kind of chill right here. Oh, my team does go for Baron, though. I take out the Ez before they can do anything. The Ez even responds that that's how he plays Diana. So I find the Janna. She gets away with just barely any health. And so I go out here. I'm not quite sure what to do at this point. So I go out and start inting the wave so that it can start pushing out in this direction. And I do believe at this point, yeah, they go up there and to try to find me, and I'm not up there. But we do engage a little bit down here, just kind of a game of hide and seek for a second. But I do go in this top bush, but they said it was warded, so I back off. I do believe. Anyways, we see Darius right there because I warded. But yeah, so we're just dancing around a little. The Echo right there was hiding in that bush and thought he would surprise someone and get someone, but I saw him, so me and Lux take him out. Actually, the Darius backed, so they had a chance to get the Janna right there for a second. Anyways, I start to teleport, but then cancel it because I noticed that the minions are wrecking the base. So, also I took a bit of damage, so I was like, why am I taking damage? So, anyways, head back out to try to do stuff, and I see that Ez backs off, kind of, so I head top to start pushing this in, because this is how we're going to win. This is how we have to win, because we can't fight with the Darius in the team. We have to get the Darius away from the rest of the team, or at least weaken whoever's there. And no one on their team can directly engage me either without dying, so the Darius comes up here to get me, and I do die here, but the thing is that the rest of my team gets re-gets mid and actually starts on the turret towers while up here. So though I lost at top, my team is actually pushing in really hard, and this Darius tries to do something, but then this Ashe just wrecks him with the slows. There's nothing he could do at that point, and this is the point in which we actually can start fighting Darius, because the Ashe can now slow him enough to actually be able to kill him before he can get to her, like to keep him at bay while she attacks him and just kite him around like crazy. And actually, that's the power of Ashe, which is, if we had any other carry, we probably would have lost this, because no other carry can really face a Darius. So, Lux losing her ult for a second. Ashe takes the top tower, and then I was like, hey, that worked. Let's try to repeat. So I head straight to top to start split pushing again. I come in here, pull them all together, and just wreck the heck out of the minions. And so and Ashe again just wrecks Darius, and I take down this tower, but at this point we have it. So I just run in, and yeah, one misplay by Darius. That Darius was okay, not 17 but 13, and I was off by a little bit, but yeah. So the Darius really was the linchpin in their entire group, because none of them had quite the amount of items or gold that the Darius did. And because he soaked up all of the kills, he kind of killed his team a little bit. Now, to be fair, my team's comp was a lot more crowd control-y, so we were able to lock down their team a lot better. But that being said, Darius had to be in every fight, every team fight. So the split push, pulling him away from mid so that we could down 2 or 3 of their people and start pushing in on the Nexus towers, was the turning point in the game. Also, with that Ashe being able to slow him to death. It was amazing. Anyways, that's it for this game. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do leave a like, as it does help the channel, and do subscribe if you're not already to catch the next episode as it comes out. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please leave those in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. Have a good one. Goodbye.